Welcome to a world of chilling tales and thrilling mysteries. If you're ready to uncover dark secrets, subscribe and give it a thumbs up right at the beginning. Your comments are the key to new realms. What dark mysteries would you like to explore? Let's delve into more haunting narratives together. Stay tuned, because the night holds many more whispers yet to be heard. There was a boy outside my house today. It's Tuesday around 4 p.m. when I noticed it. He was younger, maybe 12. I didn't recognize him, but he didn't look like he was gonna cause me any problems. There's a basketball hoop that goes unused in my driveway and he was bouncing his ball in one spot. He didn't even try to shoot the ball, he just stood there, bouncing that ball. I thought about telling him to go away, but it didn't really make a difference to me whether he was there or not. I went back to my couch and continued mindlessly scrolling on my phone. I don't really remember when the dribbling stopped, but I assumed he just went home. My day continued, not giving him another thought. Later that night I awoke to what I thought sounded like a basketball. The sound was light and consistent but didn't seem too far away. I thought about investigating, but I looked at the digital clock next to my bed instead. 2:36 a.m. in neon green. Instead, rolling over and closing my eyes, there the boy is again today. It's Wednesday now and I had just finished lunch. He's just bouncing the ball. The ball reaches shoulder height every time. He never shoots it. Maybe he doesn't even know how. Maybe he's on the spectrum. I don't know. And I don't care. The bouncing continued for another hour today. It's growing to be annoying. I unsticked myself from the couch and stepped out my front door. There was no one in sight. I was confused as since I just heard the bouncing, it had been consistent for the last 2 hours. I walked over to the side yard and no one was present. I checked the other side. Still no. I retreated back inside to continue doing nothing. It's Thursday morning now. There was no boy last night, thank God. I'm sure he'll come by again. It's been a week and no sign of the boy. I guess he got bored of just standing there bouncing that ball, up and down, over and over. It's night again. It's been a week or so now since this all started. The first thing I noticed was the bouncing. The second thing was the lights. They break through the shades and pierced my eyes as I squinted. Red and blue. No sirens. I slipped out of bed and grabbed some clothes off the carpet. I dressed myself. By the time I reached my front door, the bouncing still pounded into my head, slamming inside my skull. I opened the door and it stopped. The lights were coming from a series of cop cars and an ambulance parked across the cul-de-sac. They were in front of a neighbor's house. I didn't know them too well. Bright red and blue lights flashed. No sirens. I saw a small black bag carted away on a stretcher. They loaded it into the ambulance with little effort. I thought of the little boy. Seconds later, my neighbor appeared out of the house. 2 policemen walked him forward, handcuffed. I could only make out one image, their faces displayed disgust. My neighbor looked blankly ahead, unassuming. The scene ended when he was loaded into the back of one of cop cars and they all departed. That boy never came back to bounce his ball. I looked at my watch and saw that the time had been 2:36 a.m. I returned inside and just sat it on my couch,